Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of light heavyweight action between Joe Calzage and Chad Dawson. Joe Calzage's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence. Dawson's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 46 wins, with 32 knockouts and no losses, by way of Hammersmith, Joe, the Pride of Wales, Calzage. His adversary, professional record, 29 victories, with 17 knockouts and 1 defeat, Bad Chad Dawson.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Nice work, nice work.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Calzage. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Chad Dawson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Halfway through this round here. Calzage's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. A solid, true uppercut by Joe Calzage.
Move your head.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Able to dismiss that body shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Final 10 seconds. Dawson's right hand scores well that time. And that's the end of round one. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Okay, listen. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Listen, you're not working. You're not working on anything you worked on. You're not double jabbing. You gotta work it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Get out of there.
That is a sharp uppercut by Chad Dawson. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Joe Calzage. Scored well with the left downstairs. Scored well up top. It's tough to assess, but Calzage's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Good way to protect the midsection. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Dawson's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Good flush shot by Calzage. Dawson's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
And that's the end of round 2. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
You got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Nice. Relaxed. In control, right?
And round number 3 is underway. Not able to land the headshot. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Calzage. Calzage's punch is far off the target. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Dawson's knowledge of the game. Joe Calzage's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Stunned, but all of a sudden now, surviving. Chad Dawson's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Targeting that overhand left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Pace yourself.
Last 10 seconds.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in. You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
Carry it away and you catch him. Got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy.
Calzage's up on Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. And our first glimpse of blood from his nose. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Clean shot with the right. Calzage's hurt by a big shot. Wow! Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Dawson's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. How about that exchange? Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Chad Dawson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Joe Calzage. And now he scores with that left to the body. Calzage's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Right? Come on. You're more intelligent than this. Let's go.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
There you go. Enough focus.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Chad Dawson. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Listen, I want you to pick his jabs.
Nice one. Nice one. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a meeting like this. Keep the pressure up. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You only give me one jab.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round. Joe Calzage's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has huge right hand comes crash. Big shot he just scored with. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's over. The fight is over. Joe Calzage's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Chad Dawson.
No need to hear from the judges. Chad Dawson's